G'day everyone, Lucas here from the Aussie Gamers Experience, and today I am taking a look at a game called Generation Zero. Now there you go, that was like the announcement trailer that was released for Generation Zero, and I stumbled across this game for the first time, well, just early this morning, around 2 AM. I found a video of Generation Zero on YouTube, and I started watching it, and I couldn't stop watching it. It was about a 45-minute sort of let's play by somebody who had access to the early access beta on PC. And I just kept watching and watching and watching, and the more I saw of it, the more it really appealed to me. These animals that, well, these robots that look like animals that have taken over this land, which is set in Switzerland, I think it is, in the 80s. These animals kind of remind me of the creatures or the dinosaurs from Horizon Zero Dawn, and mix that with a massive big open world with 4-player co-op, and having to scavenge around to find your weapons to survive. And these things aren't easy to take down from what the gameplay I've seen, and it just looks like overall an amazing package. Now it uses the Apex engine. It's not an engine that I'm familiar with, but the in-game mechanics and menus and all of that look absolutely amazing. And to top it off, there's apparently a really cool story and sort of campaign that goes along with it. We'll hear a little bit from the developers in a moment, but this game looks amazing. I don't have access to this game. I don't have a review code. I don't have any sort of reason to make this video other than the fact that I want to shed some light on this game. I didn't know it existed up until last night and this morning, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. It's going to be available on Xbox One, PS4 and PC. Not really a game that I would expect to come to console, but it is. It's coming to console as well as PC. Let's hear a little bit about the story.
Welcome to Sweden. It's November 14th, 1989, and you're about to get a closer look at the open world of Generation Zero. In Generation Zero, you play as a young adult returning from an island excursion together with friends. Upon reaching the mainland, you discover the world abandoned with no other people around. Worse yet, you find yourself hunted by a mysterious force of deadly machines. Now you need to find out what has happened, while at the same time trying to stay alive, and eventually wage a guerrilla war against the machine invaders.
The way we've tried to weave the story of the hostile machines and the mystery into the game is a way to explore it in a more free manner.
The way missions are set up in the game is it's supposed to be free to take on as you will. If you are the type of player that wants to find a narrative in a certain location or follow down the path of solving the mystery, that's available to you to do wherever you go in the game. You will find sort of pieces of that puzzle to find. If you just want to explore the world, take on the enemies, find the best loot, do the coolest tactics together with your team, taking down the biggest, baddest enemies there are out in the world, that's also a way that I think a lot of people will play the game. They will just go out and have fun and not bother that much about the narrative. Whenever they want to, they can pick up on it, but it's definitely nothing that we dictate that you have to do.
Generation Zero allows you to create a unique 80s hero and play on your own or together with up to 3 friends in seamless co-op. You will explore a beautiful but dangerous open world where you constantly need to keep a lookout for enemies roaming while trying to find the equipment to survive and fight.
So there we go, we've had a good look at what the story is going to be like and how it's going to play, but the thing that I'm most looking forward to is the creatures and all the different ways that you can take them down. And it's very much like Horizon Zero Dawn, like I said previously, how you can take down the creatures or the robots or whatever you want to call them by hitting them in different areas, taking off their armor to leave them more vulnerable, or also taking them down without damaging too much of their components, so you can go and loot bits and pieces off them. You can get ammo off them, possibly get armor, all those sorts of things, and it's looking amazing. Have a look at more of this.
Wear them down and disable their systems by pinpointing and taking out armor parts and components. Seize the upper hand by utilizing stealth, group tactics, or special equipment to distract or confuse the enemies. Use these in combination with objects in your surroundings to create traps and ambushes, and turn a difficult fight into a winnable one. Should things go south, fleeing is a valid tactic. Since the machines are persistently simulated in the world, they will continue roaming if not killed. Whether you locate them minutes, hours, or days later, they will still bear the scars of your last encounter, waiting to finish the job. Take down powerful machines without damaging their parts, then scavenge those same components and use them to augment your weapons with high-tech enhancements. This will come in handy when fighting in different conditions. You are free to explore the world at any pace and direction. And if you look closely, the world will tell the story of what has happened. The pieces of the puzzle are there for you to discover and figure out. Just remember that some answers come harder than others.
So there you have it. There's a look at the game called Generation Zero. Now that little outro part of that video just said coming 2019. I can confirm that on Steam it says that the availability date is the 26th of March 2019. That's like 2 weeks away from today, depending on when you're watching this. But I'm really excited for it. The biggest decision now is, do I get it on the Xbox One X or do I get it on PC? Probably leaning towards getting it on the PC. What are you getting it on? Are you going to get it? Do you like it? What do you think about this game? Leave us some comments in the comment section down below. Also, while you're here, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs up if you didn't like it, and click that subscribe button if you want to come back and see more videos from myself and the Aussie Gamers Experience. Well, that's all I've got. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I am Lucas, and until next time, I will see ya!